Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to dive straight into the absolute crucial bridge between digital demand and physical logistics in SAP transportation management. You know, every single day, literally billions of dollars in global trade are either lost or saved based entirely on how effectively a company's software systems talk to their physical supply chains. So if you've ever found yourself wondering how modern enterprise architectures seamlessly connect the dots between a data point sitting in a server and a massive truck actually rolling down the highway, well, you are in the exact right place. We're going to unpack the hidden mechanics that make global logistics actually work. Let's get into it.
To put the sheer scale of this into perspective, imagine this for a second. You've got a heavy machinery manufacturer in Mumbai getting a confirmed sales order from a major retail chain over in Delhi. The very millisecond that order is saved, a massive, highly complex chain of logistical questions just kicks right off. I mean, which specific carrier should handle the shipment? What's the absolute optimal route to avoid delays? Exactly how many trucks are we going to need to safely transport the load? And, critically, what will every single step of this journey cost? Not too long ago, figuring all this out took human planners days of frantic phone calls and manual spreadsheets. Today, the system has to make these calculations flawlessly in a fraction of a second. So we are going to explore exactly how SAP TM answers all of those vital questions triggered by just one simple save button.
So here's our roadmap for today. 1. Demand meets transportation. 2. Enter the freight unit. 3. From planning to execution. 4. The master data foundation. And 5. Key integration strategies.
Starting right off with Section 1, Demand meets transportation.
Okay, here's the absolute baseline reality of SAP TM. The software is, well, it's essentially asleep. It is perfectly dormant until a business document from S/4HANA explicitly jolts it awake. TM literally has no idea a shipment needs to happen on its own. Order integration is that vital alarm clock. So, if a customer places an order, a sales order in the system triggers an outbound delivery process. Simple enough, right? But it definitely doesn't stop there. If you're just moving inventory between two of your own manufacturing plants, a stock transport order acts as the trigger. And if you're buying raw materials from a supplier, a purchase order manages that inbound procurement demand. Order integration is this essential, invisible bridge that grabs these ordinary, everyday business documents and actively converts them into tangible transportation demand. Without this automated handoff, your transportation planners are flying completely blind.
Which brings us to Section 2, Enter the freight unit. Now, we need to zoom all the way down into the atomic level of the system to understand how SAP TM handles that newly integrated demand. For consultants and end users alike, the freight unit is the absolute foundational building block of the entire architecture. Think of a freight unit as a digital shipping container. It's like a virtual envelope that the system uses to organize pure chaos. See, if a massive enterprise sales order contains 10 units of product A, 20 of product B, and 30 of product C, a human planner would be instantly overwhelmed looking at thousands of disconnected line items across a whole region. Instead, SAP TM neatly bundles those logical items into a single freight unit. This gives the planner one clean, consolidated job to execute, which drives literally every downstream activity.
But, the system isn't just wildly guessing how to group those items. It relies on a piece of logic called the Freight Unit Building Rule, or FUBR for short. And this is where system configuration gets incredibly high stakes. Consultants write these rules to dictate exact vehicle utilization and freight consolidation. What happens if someone configures a bad rule? Well, you might accidentally instruct the system to dispatch a massive, fuel-guzzling 18-wheeler to deliver a single shoebox across the country, absolutely hemorrhaging money in the process. The FUBR acts as the brain behind the grouping, strictly controlling the creation triggers, the splitting logic, and the consolidation criteria to ensure your logistics actually remain profitable.
Let's look at how that mathematical logic plays out in the real world. Imagine a major client places a sprawling order that calls for 1,000 heavy pieces of equipment. But a standard truck in your fleet can only safely carry 500 pieces before it exceeds legal weight limits. Now, no human planner has to sit there with a calculator manually dividing up this order. The FUBR acts as this invisible guardrail, instantly splitting the massive demand into two manageable freight units of 500 pieces each. It actively protects the business from assigning an impossible physical load to a single vehicle, ensuring your fleet capacity is perfectly and safely optimized without requiring a single click of human intervention. Pretty brilliant, honestly.
Moving right along to Section 3, From planning to execution.
We've seen how demand becomes this sort of digital Tetris piece, right? But now we really need to track how that piece makes it onto the open road. The life cycle always follows a very strict chronological journey. It starts with that initial S/4HANA business document, which translates directly into a standardized freight unit. Once that digital container exists, it passes through the intensive mathematical gauntlet of transportation optimization, and only after surviving that optimization is the final, concrete instruction handed off to a carrier. That final instruction is the freight order. This is the complete nervous system of your logistics network, mapped out from end to end.
That transportation optimization step, that is where the true technological magic happens. Before finalizing any execution, the SAP TM Optimizer steps in to weigh deeply complex, competing variables. A really simple example might look like choosing between Route A, costing 30,000 rupees and taking 3 days, versus Route B, which costs 25,000 rupees and takes just 2 days. Naturally, the system selects Route B. But the awe-inspiring reality here is that the optimizer isn't just comparing 2 simple routes. It is constantly evaluating millions of potential combinations involving volatile fuel costs, varying transit times, strict delivery windows, and fluctuating carrier capacity, outputting the most profitable decision in absolute fractions of a second.
And the ultimate output of all those millions of rapid-fire calculations is the freight order. This is a crucial milestone because it's no longer just a theoretical plan, it is a legally binding, executable instruction. It locks in the real-world specifics. It finalizes the exact carrier, like DHL. It assigns the precise 20-foot truck requirement, locks the Mumbai to Delhi routing, and confirms the exact scheduled pickup and drop-off dates. It's the moment the digital software world officially commands the physical world. Planning is fully complete and execution has officially begun.
Next up, Section 4, the Master Data Foundation.
You know, there is a universal, unbreakable law in IT. Garbage in, garbage out. You could go out and purchase the most expensive advanced software optimizer on the planet, but if it's fed incomplete or messy information, it will rapidly generate a wildly expensive, terrible plan. This is a massive warning to any business running SAP TM. Your clever integration configurations and highly tuned optimization engines mean absolutely nothing if your underlying master data is flawed. Good planning relies entirely on a foundation of perfect data.
To make this work, the system requires a highly accurate digital map of your entire business reality. You absolutely must define every business partner, from carriers to vendors. You have to map out every single physical location. You got to build out transportation lanes. Seriously, if a specific lane from Mumbai to Delhi is missing in your data, the system literally cannot route a truck there, period. You also have to define transshipment locations. Think of a major port where a massive shipping container has to meticulously transferred off a cargo ship and onto a freight train. Every single vehicle, piece of equipment, and operational calendar must be flawless. One missing link in this master data chain breaks the entire automated routing process.
Finally, we arrive at Section 5. Key integration strategies.
Let's pull back a bit to look at the high-level architectural choices consultants face, starting with a massive fork in the road: order-based versus delivery-based integration. Order-based generates those freight units the exact second a sales order is saved. This gives a business a massive head start on long-range capacity planning, letting you secure trucks weeks in advance. But what if you're a bulk chemical supplier where the final liquid weight of your product always fluctuates right before the truck actually leaves? That is where you need delivery-based integration. It waits patiently until the final delivery document is created, ensuring you're planning your logistics against highly accurate, locked-in physical numbers rather than early estimates.
Enterprise architects face another critical crossroad when it comes to deployment. You have to weigh the sleek simplicity of embedded TM against the raw, heavy-duty processing power of sidecar TM. Embedded TM runs right inside S/4HANA. It offers a very elegant plug-and-play feel with real-time processing and zero data replication lag. Sidecar TM, by contrast, runs as a completely standalone, dedicated system. Now, yes, it requires a lot more IT effort to keep the data synchronized across servers, but it is vastly more scalable. If you're operating a high-volume, mind-bendingly complex global logistics network with thousands of trucks, Sidecar TM provides the dedicated horsepower you need to keep it all running smoothly.
Okay, so once the truck arrives at the loading dock and the goods are safely delivered to the customer, the physical journey is finally over. But the digital journey has one last, highly critical step: getting everyone paid accurately. Order integration closes the loop by turning rate agreements into actual settlement documents. It takes pre-negotiated flat rates or weight-based tiers and automatically calculates the complex base charges, dynamically adds fluctuating fuel surcharges, and factors in unexpected loading fees. This entirely eliminates the nightmare of manual invoice matching, ensuring finance pays the carrier the exact right amount, automatically.
So as you evaluate your own SAP TM landscape today, you really have to ask yourself some hard questions. Are incomplete location profiles secretly sabotaging your supply chain speed? Go look at your freight unit building rules tomorrow morning. Are they poorly configured? Are you accidentally paying to drive empty air across the country? Optimizing your integration isn't just some basic IT housekeeping task. It's a massive competitive advantage in a world where logistics costs literally make or break companies. Take a hard look at your underlying rules in your master data governance because your